Dlamini in Matsapa during the service of members of the Royal Eswatini Police Service aged police officers to dedicate themselves in their work. We have a report. His Excellency the Right Honorable Prime Minister of the Kingdom, Sipho Cleopas Dlamini, today in Matsapa, during the annual Members of the Royal Eswatini Police Service prayer, mentioned that although he is aware that members of the service are faced with different challenges, they should always resort to prayer to solve their problems, and further encouraged police officers to dedicate themselves as they continue with their work.
Siyethemba-ke ukuthi lokuthandaza kwethu utasisita ukuthi lobu matima bukhweshe noma bunciphe. Siyacela ke kulisiko ukuthi bantu njalo nabahlangene nobulukhuni noma kumbe nje bathidumisela bacele uNkulunkulu ukuthi abendele indlela ibe mhlophe. Ngiko ke lokhu wende ukuthi lo mbutho wethu eminyakeni yonke lendlulile ubalile netcom ukuthi 26 years itikhanze icinile isimeme ngoba ibika enkosini.
The National Commissioner, Mr. William Dlamini, mentioned that the principles that members of the service work under and putting God first will be able to help them even in year 2022.
The adopted principle for us as an organization is victoriously face the challenges of the subsequent year 2022. We ought to first seek God's help as enshrined in the theme. The theme chosen for this year, Your Excellency, is looking unto God for help, which is an extract from Psalms 121, verse 1 to 2, where David is showing unrelenting desire for help from God. The same message is implied to us as Yemaswati in general and the police service in particular to seek God's help in times of distress, turmoil, and challenging social-political landscape.
I am Zandile Mpapane for Channel Yemaswati News with Mxolisi Mavuso, Mbabane. During his farewell function in Mbabane, former Commissioner of Eswatini Revenue Authority, Mr. Tumsani Masilela, expressed his heartfelt gratitude to their Majesties, who he mentioned that they have shown exceptional leadership, especially while leading the organization. We have a report.
Tumsani Masilela, who served the Eswatini Revenue Service as a Commissioner General, was bid farewell at the headquarters of ERS, where upon delivering his speech, he commended His Majesty the King and Her Majesty the Queen Mother for their support as he were executing his duties, stating that the misconceptions that are spread online about their Majesties interfering with taxes is untrue, as they had played a major role in advising and ensuring that the company continued to be sustainable.
I would like to start by thanking His Majesty the King and Her Majesty the Queen Mother. I know that a lot is said about them, particularly these days, the struggles that we are going through, relating to their behaviors and interactions and all with the revenue administration. Now, I stand here to assure you, I have been leading this organization for more than 11 years now. There is not a single day, not one, where they influenced me or tried to persuade me or tried to force me to do anything that is not in legislation. Instead, they have really, those very few interactions that I've had, they've really backed me up, and by me I mean the organization, and they have protected this mission of revenue administration. So I need that to be made very clear. They allow me to do my job in line with the legislation that is promulgated by Parliament. In fact, I had very strong backing from them when I needed it. which backing caused me to stand strong, even in the face of those that wanted to abuse their good names for personal gain.
Lenkulu ekutheni lenkampani ichubeke ikhule nabo bangu Eswatini Revenue Service bakhona ukuthola sibinzi sekusebenza ngokudlondlobala. The Minister for Finance stated that Masilela was a strong man who managed to assist the country in difficult times. The board chair, David Dlamini, stated that he will represent the country wherever he is going so that it can also benefit. Employees at a high level who were working with Masilela appreciated him for the knowledge that he shared with them as he was part of their team. The business sector also bid farewell to Masilela. Linda Shong for Channel Yemaswati News. Gary Carlos and Kimberly Mavuso Izuri.
Pastor Sikhumbuzo Shongwe, the son of Dr. Bishop Nesh Shongwe, the founder of Divine Healing Ministries, is late. Sishongwe passed away at Ralet Fikin Memorial Hospital in Manzini. We have a report.
Lokushiya emhlabeni kwaSikhumbuzo wakashongwe kushito uMbishop Nesh wakashongwe lapha eNazarini masimkhanza Bishop Nesh wakashongwe kathi aphethelwe ihlobo takhe washo ukuthi umntwana wakhe bekavela esesimeni lesibucayi kusukela lo mhla ekuseni kanti ke kushiya emhlabeni kwaSikhumbuzo kulandzela kusolakala ukuthi wadutshulwa ngoemaphoyisa kanti ke Sikhumbuzo noma ke Sikhumbuzo bekakade yafunelwa licala lekusolakala ukuthi ubulelisa amabhizinisi lokungizweli wakathabethe lapha eluvelo wambulala ngekumdubula.
Shongwe sicetha ukukhuluma nyalo Shongwe ngayenza laSikhumbuzo Shongwe engabe ungathini sesibona la sibhedlela Mdimanzi
yabo ngibukela bona ukuthi ayisokumehluli
Sikole ngabe indro bathi ikhondelene nje
ngibona 412
Asini lo Shongwe ngabe songathi nje sivena lebesiphila naye Sikhumbuzo Shongwe ikakhulu bobonke nje Shongwe
hey lapho akukhulumeke manje makunje
it's too early manje kumbuto umfuthe
ngimo bathi Ntombi imbili hayi ngalo shoni wena ngala shoni yonke into soyishiya uNkulunkulu umuntu ngilo ngosiya ndikejelo ni space
siyabonga Shongwe
bona
kanti ke ngalunye ihlangothi Bishop bese uyasho ukuthi lo sekwendekile kufana nalekudaliwe uNkulunkulu uyakwati konke lokwendekile entsebente channel Yemaswati Justice wakadlamini ngisenazari ngamanzini.
The Eswatini Tourism Authority today at the Hilton Garden Inn in Babane awarded winners who won themselves amazing prizes at the #MyEswatini #MyHoliday competition. The competition is aimed at promoting domestic tourism. We have a report.
The Eswatini Tourism Authority today awarded Yemaswati who were able to promote the country well and those who were able to innovate in terms of promoting the country in its drive to encourage Yemaswati to be part of the domestic tourism campaign, which was launched by the Eswatini Tourism Authority, where Linda Nxumalo stated that a difference has been noticed or observed, that Yemaswati are now well detailed about where they can visit the country and have been seen to be visiting some of these places.
Kutheke September last year, 2021, kwaba ne World Tourism Day. Lapho khona senda budlelwano nenkampani yahulumende iRoyal Science and Technology Park. Lapho khona sabuka ukuthi kumcoka ukuthi kube ne-tourism app lokuyi i-application le tawufaka etingcingweni ngibekise nje nasifika sivakashi sitawubuka la kule application ukuthi ngabe ngaya kuphi nangifuna lokho ngiya kuphi nangifuna lokho ngiya kuphi. Lokho kwenta lokuthi kuvakasha eSwatini kubelula nalamaswati ke sibonile ukuthi amaswati akaladi live lawo sabuka ke ukuthi asende imikhankaso letawenda ukuthi amaswati aladi live lawo hayi ukuthi aladi kuphela.
One of the winners expressed her excitement and stated that she will be spending a night in Hilton at the Hilton Garden Hotel and also a flight to Johannesburg.
You win a flight ticket to Johannesburg and a sleep-in for 2 at Hilton Garden in Eswatini. It was a competition where we were posting our pictures on social media, and then the picture with the most likes, then we'll get the prize, and I got it.
How excited are you?
I am so excited. I am very much excited.
Channel Yemaswati News, I'm Linda Shongwe. Abongele mabuza nzandle mpapane nbaba.
Welcome back. You're still tuned in at Yemaswati channel. I am Zandile Mpapane. We shall continue with our bulletin. Residents of Mbigwake under the Manzini region made a gruesome discovery as they discovered the body of a 25-year-old woman inside a pit latrine. We have a report.
Lesigameko lesi kusolakala kusisendeke eminyakeni lophelile lapho khona lo tsatselo lengenzele eminyakeni lengamashumi lamane noma ke lamabili nesihlanu wabulawa kwangathiwa ukuthi ubulawa ngibani wabese uyawufakwa laphana kulomnye umthoyi lebekade ugujwa wabese uyakhongwa kube ngilapho ke bantwana lebekade batidlalela eceleni komgwaqo kwabe munye suyahamba noma ke kuwa ibhola yesonzela khona laphana ngasemthoyi wathi makathi oyikhipha wabona kuchamuka noma ke wabona sikobho semuntu sivelile uthuke kakhulu ke lo mfana noma ke abantwana bethuka kakhulu baze bagijima bawubikela abatali babo ngilapho ke liphoyisa le mango malangeni wakadlamini nalo labhekelwa ngalendzaba labese liyobuka nalo labese lihlaba umkhosi labetawo nemaphoyisa lemuhle masifika kulenza usibekele kanjena
kusho ukuthi nathi sithola luhala bangishayela ngibuke imfuyo lapha nebantwana bathi bebadlala la bendlula ngendlela umntwana bengumntwana sho ukuthi bebathi bayadlala lana lomnye soyeta uyahlola la bendlula ngale ndlela umntwana nakathi uyahlola abone tinyawo lapha phasi agijima aye estandini nastandi lesi kamakhelwana afika abapostele kuthi kunento la ibonako la emgotsini betekela abathutane bafike bahlola babone ukuthi umuntu ufile ngoba besa sesimeni vele sobolile bafuneke liphoyisa lemango lelithutane ngenhlanhla lenhle bengikhona ngibuke imfuyo bekuluse eminelelo la ngangilangenhle bangibide ngivele ngibone ke ngikhute kumhlolo sishayile umthetho khanzakale kusina sebamkhipha lo muntu vele ubolile bese kude nje vele bebabutha kumathambo
kwatholakalani la emgodini ngaphandle kwakhe nje
kusho ukuthi la itikwakhe la ngase siswini benesishumba setimpahla la eceleni bekunelicingo kusho ukuthi ngilelicingo lakhe bamfaka nako la khathi
uyo manicabanga wafakwa nini nje la manibekisa
ngale timvula mvemsala ngete sathi kuthi ngoba but isona isikhathi ngoba nawubuka lesimobeka kiso ngathi nalelanga belingashisi bekungavakala okunuka kakhulu ngoba lilanga kade saligcina kube bekunelanga ngicabanga ukuthi labendlula ngendlela ngoba kujuthe nendlela ngabe basheshe babona ukuthi awu ingabe kufakweni la khathi ngicabanga ukuthi sona isikhathi bo last year but mid last year
maholide abathi maholide
maholide nawo sasembili ngoba lesimo beka kiso vele besavele aphelile mphathwana
mhlambe ningathi nje kucwayisa isiveni mhlambe salani maphoyisa emango
hey insinza bechathi leyo khuluma ngani njengoba ubona nje la stand lesi sathengwa katsela umnikati waso bathu akekho usesikhwahlana naye nje bamshayela sibamshayela kusinendvole kanje wasenga kathi nisola kwakhile
kanti ngakulonye ihlangothi kutholakele nelucingo eceleni kwaletoti impahla lebekade tibekiwe kuloma ke nokho amaphoyisa sola achubeka into aliphenye ukuthi engabe lothathu wabulawa ngibani etinzabente channel emaswati ngijustice wakadlamini ngisembi kwakhe
Moya Center, an organization which is all about the welfare of people in the kingdom, condemned the act of a man in Bethany who unlawfully took 60,000 Malangeni from his family members. Members of the organization stated that the man should bring back every cent to his family. We have a report.
Moya Center have intervened in the issue of a man who was scammed by his own brother at Bethany, who went away with a huge amount of cash, which was a lump sum that he had received from the ESWATINI National Provident Fund. The Moya Center is concerned about the livelihood of the children after the father has lost a lot of money.
Kahle kahle besitoba lamula. Inhlanhla yethu lenhle sakhuluma naye sabuya emndenini wakubo. Sathi nasifika emndenini wakubo sakhanza ukuthi bake bahlangana vele. Bakhulumisana bebekelana kujuba ukuthi batawubhadalana njani. Nathi kule nyanga lephelile ngaDisemba mhla ka4 sikhulumile umhla ka14 wasitshela ukuthi babecela Musa utayiletha le mali kumnakabo kodwa utawucala nga2000 inyanga lelandzela ke yalomnyaka lo 2022 ngaJanuary utamphindze amnikede 1000 basuthembisa ukuthi kunenhlangano la kuyo lefanele babambhadala imali yakhe lethi uyasumnika lengetulu kwalo kepha lo sekusimangalisile akamniki lo 2000 besivumelene ngaye kanti bebavumelene bangumndeni nakuqala akayilethi le mali lesikuvile kuba bebulontwala ube usuqhamuka na 200 wathi abahambe bayolungisa wathi abahambe bosesha lebhanki bosesha kodwa imali ya 20,000 hayi lo 41 hayi lo 41,000 beka imali edlala njengoni wathi abayosesha manje lebhanki ukuthi le mali yathathwa ngubani wayala ke babebuloni le mali wathi akaye kumnakabo wesaba ke kuyakhona babecela umusi wajika nalo 200 kude nje imali lamnika yona sine lebesicela lokuthi azimane babebuloni asitakale ngathi kuthini nebachana esibe ningasisita nisitholile umuntu ongas
Yemaswati News, I'm Linda Shoma. Gary Carlos, Bethany.
A taxman of Manzini made allegations that he was not granted a permit to continue his work as he is driving an imported car. We have a report.
Masego says he is very frustrated by the fact that he has not been given a working permit as a taximan following that they say his car is from Dubai and not local. Masego says he wish he could also be given a chance to work.
With moto yami ayikho ngithole ipermit bazi Dubai ngayithole ipermit manje mangilayisha lapho bo taxman bangibithile amaphoyisa angibopha ngihambe ngingene enkantolo lokho kangilimatha ngoba angathi iDubai nje imoto yasela isela ngaze imoto engamlayishi umuntu engayitholi ivumo layishi umuntu
Kusho bani ukuthi Dubai
washo laba basisema permit
ulayishela kuphi wena baba
esitelite ngishare izakhe ngoba isepasing ngaqola bomake mina bawuzizele
manje nyalo awusalayishi ngaleso sizathu
angisakhona ukuphila mina ngilashela abantu bangicela mina ngenza ukuthi abafuni umuntu amlayishi ayitholi permit ngiyamzi njengoba iyasela le moto seyosebenza yini yona nabe singayicontrol permit yazi iyasela emgwaqweni ngikho ngiphatha kabi kakhulu
ungafisa ukuthi kwenteke yena wena nyalo ngicamana
bengafisa ukuthi leti moto ngoba phela yonke imoto elangwana ibe eJapan nale moto ibe eJapan manje moto local angiyathi moto local yangwana bengifisa ukuthi nami ngikhona ukuphumelela uthole permit ngisebenze njengabanye ngoba nginayo license nami nginayo pass nayo ID nayo imoto yami iyasela angiboni into ngihlosi mina ngifumela uthini nami ngilasha abantu.
We then spoke to Mr. Philip Ndwandwe, who is the vice chairperson of Manzini Taxis, who mentioned that he doesn't give out permits except the government. The only thing he did was to advise Masego that he might not get the permit if he is using a Dubai car.
Awu mina angathi Masego usiwayelwa ngibali kunikwe permit, ngoba permit phela unikwa uhulumende. U-apply kuhulumende. Angimathi Masego ukuthi wefike kahulumende bathini. Kimi wafika Masego wathi mina wo le moto yakhe bayamaseko ngeke uze iqualify ukuthi ingene emateksini isebenza ngoba i-import so nangimchazela lokho bengivule emehlo mina ukuthi naka apply ake make sure ukuthi naka asangena leti indlela ete apply leti indleko takhe ngeke bamrefund ngoba batamtshela iDubai moto yakhe ngeke bamnike permit bengimvula nje lamehlo hayi ukuthi mina ngala ne permit yahulumende u-apply kuhulumende uhulumende akunike permit usebenze nawo nemoto le kahle.
Reporting for Yemaswati channel, I am Nhlanhla Thwala in Manzini.
Hlashako woman of Manzini pleaded with the nation to assist her in purchasing eyeglasses. The woman stated that to date she has had 4 eye surgeries, which resulted in her not seeing properly. We have a report.
Vuyisile Hlatshwako wasembekelweni uthi akasathi kumele ke athathe ini ayibhicenani ngenxa yesimo semehlo lesamhlasela. Uthi ke emehlo akhe sekahlinveke kane lokuyi4 kane ke akasaboni ke nakahle emehlweni. Uthi ke labangaba naso sihawu bafane nje bamthengele tibuko temehlo.
Cela sitolo lapho semehlo. Ngithenga tibuko.
Anani lamehlo?
Agula bawahlinza ka4. Sekuthenga leti buko nema-eyedrops manje adulile.
Uyakhona ke phanya lokubona?
Ngiyabona manje ngibona kancane. Kuyayidletela emehlweni.
Okay. Kwentekani la kula mehlo?
Bathi kumele leti nkophe kumele nengekhazi bamhlinza yona.
Okay, labangafuna ukusetha bangachayela kephi inombolo manje?
78528867.
Wena usebenzi?
Angisebenzi.
Udiphilisa ngani?
Ngihlala lapha ePhepha ngicela.
Vuyisile Hlatshwako uhlala ke ngephandle kwasetitolo tasePep kaManzini emabukana nje naseposini kanti ke acele labo ke labengcako imali naloko nje lokuya ethunjini labangaba nalo lusito bangayishayela ke inombolo yakhe lethi 78528857 noma ke bashayele ke inombolo yehhovisi le Yemaswati channel lelika Manzini lethi 25054041 nginonhlanhla Thwala etinzabende Yemaswati channel ngekaManzini.
And in our sports news, Moneni Pirates and Manzini Seabirds today at Sikwata in Babane promised to put their best efforts in a match that is expected to be tomorrow at Mavuso Sports Grounds. We have a report.
Manzini Seabirds and Moneni Pirates are expected to lock horns tomorrow at the Mavuso Sports Center under the Premier League of ESWATINI match, where both teams stated that they are well prepared for the match. They are expecting good results. Manzini Seabirds coach had this to say.
Step at this time. So, ngicabanga ukuthi siyadlala kahle. Idlala kahle Seabirds njengoba ngasho nangifika ukuthi ngimi kuphela lo musha kule team, but le team mbamba inabadlali abakade abadala. So bona sebakhona understand and better.
When the Pirates coach state that he will win the match.
Ngakhanza ukuthi no bede pressure and bafuna ukudlala kahle le game. We believe ukuthi emavuso mdlala sidlala kahle khona. It's just that in that particular day we had a very bad day in the office. You cannot lie about that one, but we are looking forward to the game next Saturday and sikahle spirit.
Both captains also stated that they are ready for tomorrow.
The SSCs just to try to sort out the scenarios. Now I recall, I think the other week was like the Swallows we lost. Then coming back, came in Malandi away. Fortunately, we came up with a draw. It shows that the players, the Pirates, somehow they are.
On behalf of football line, I think the spirit is always right because okay, last time we see or previous match we see there's no injuries. Loku hambeka kahle kulezi viki cishe bonke abadlali bethu ba-right.
Linda Shong for Yemaswati News, Babane.
It was a cheers occasion today for Mbabane football teams as they received a donation from Swazi Tracks. We have a report.
The All Regional Football Association received sponsorship from Swazi Track amounting to 67,850 Malangini. They are expected to be playing for this amount for the season as Swazi Track continues to support them and stated that they hope football will continue to grow in the country.
Kodwa lalapho sambe khona sibonile ukuthi peaceful kusemthandazweni wethu nathi singSwazi Track ukuthi kuqhutshekwe ngoba ibhola ikakhulu yabagqoqa labantu labasha bakwadi ukuthi bangadimbanzakanye nama criminal activities la dunge umhlaba wonke ngoba lo muntu anesidunge. Ibhola is another recreation lalapho khona sicitha khona sidunge ukhanze nje sowubhizi vele ulala uhamba uye ekhaya kanti nawe ngabe ingqondo iboard kunenglo lokufikako kwakhele kanzakale ukuthi leso sidlekele sakhela kwakusesiso nalesihle.
Chairman for the All Regional Football Association commended the sponsorship and stated that they hope more private companies will support their initiatives.
Noma ngakasho nje Sheben Super League ukuthi MC baqalanini ezinqala ndlala nalakhulume ngabo Sheben la ukuthi bo coach bayaqala vele sebaqala ukukhetha ngoba lesikhathi sekude ngiJuly la sidlala khona so kufuna labadlali babe vele sebasesimeni.
Linda Shong for Yemaswati News, Gary Carlos, Babane.
Well, that's all the news we had for tonight, but before ending tonight's bulletin, let's take a recap of the stories which made headlines. The Prime Minister of the Kingdom, His Excellency Cleopas Sipho Dlamini, urged members of the Royal Eswatini Police Service to dedicate themselves in their work. Pastor Sikhumbuzo Shongwe is late. Biwaka residents under the Manzini region made a gruesome discovery today as they discovered the body of a 25-year-old woman in a pit latrine. Well, that's all the news we had for tonight. Do have yourselves a beautiful evening. Good night.